We got some breaking news here today in the Raid Shadow Legends world. My name is PJ and we're gonna break that down for you guys today. And what am I talking about? Some of you guys might know, some of you guys might not know. They released some information to the Supreme Club. I am not in the Supreme Club, but I got some friends in high places and they're in the Supreme Club. So we got some access to that and we're gonna break it down for you guys. So what am I talking about? They finally listened to us, kind of. How did they finally listen to the community? Well, let's see here. So just posted in Supreme Club. I've got some fresh updates to share with you straight from the recent developer Q&A. Awesome. Hit us with the news. And they're directly inspired by the feedback you've been sharing. Okay, cool. Your input is one of the most valuable tools we have for spotting issues and finding ways to make the game better. So thank you for being so involved and open. It really makes a difference. PLARIUM. Alright, but you need feedback, you know where to come and find us. While the usual timeline for planned features is 4 to 6 months, that's to all the extra content and insights we've given. I managed to secure some good news from today. Alright, so let's see. Hold up guys, now is the perfect time to click on my link in the description and get a free Karato as well as 4 more insane free epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Step 1, log out of PLARIUM Play on PC and uninstall. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to the inbox and claim your first champion. Don't miss out on your chance to get a free Karato after signing up, as well as Uugo, Rector Drath, Tagoar, and Mausoleum Mage as you progress through the game. So click on my link right now and let's crush this together. Let's dive in. Tag Team Arena, you've asked, they've listened. Okay, what have they done? The team agrees that Tag Team Arena could use some improvements. Shocker. Okay, no, just kidding. But it could use some improvement. And while there are plenty of ideas on the table, yes, one big change is already in the works. Okay. Expand Tag Team Arena tiers and happening later this year. This should make it easier to climb the ranks and complete your missions. This is awesome. A lot of people are really struggling with getting Ramontu. Getting into Gold 1 is one of the missions you need for Ramontu, and it's a real struggle. Big pain in the booty. Once you're in gold, it's a lot easier to stay in gold than it is to get in gold, but that silver to gold push is really tough. So this is awesome. I'm glad they're looking into making the tiers bigger. It looks like they're also looking into making some other improvements to Tag Arena. So amazing. Starting off great. Tag Team Arena has been a big issue for a lot of people, especially climbing and missions. So looks like they're addressing that. Good job. GG's PLARIUM. Classic Arena. Great news. Blind Reset is officially landing this summer. The team is also working on possible changes to the reset logic, and while there's no ETA yet, they're considering a quality of life tweak for platinum avatars as a reward for taking first place. Okay, so let's break this down. First, Blind Reset is officially landing this summer. That's awesome. I know a lot of top end arena players that are pushing platinum every week have been asking for this, so now you'll be able to see the defenses, but you won't be able to see the names or the clan emblem or anything like that, being able to identify who what account you're facing. So you'll still be able to see the defenses. I'm assuming you're not going to be just like blindly hitting any defense. You'll still see the defense, but you just won't know whose account it is or anything like that. So it'll be people would boost their clan members to help get wins way back in the day, so that should be not as easy. And then people also wouldn't hit their clan mates, which is understandable, but sometimes clans would have deals with other clans that they would hit other clans like that, so it becomes kind of messy where this is going to be a lot easier. You won't see who you're facing. If you think you beat the team, hit it. If you don't hit it, and it has nothing to do with the clan or the person that you're hitting. So that's awesome. I think this is great news. I know a lot of people have been asking about this for a while. 2 things so far, and 2 things that are good, I would say. And then we can also talk about this. Let me not gloss over this. Change to the reset logic. So right now it resets, like, depending on where you're in the world, it changes. But if you're NA, like let's say NA East, I think it's like 4 or 5 in the morning, depending on if it's daylight savings or not, like fall ahead or spring ahead, fall back. So depending on what time zone, it's gonna change, and depending where you are, it's gonna change. And it's just not ideal for everyone. This is a global game. To have reset at 4 in the morning for some people is not ideal. So maybe they're gonna look to do maybe more like region-based plats, where NA will face NA, maybe Europe will face Europe, so on and so forth, where it'll be more region versus just everyone. But I'm not sure. Maybe there'll be multiple resets. I'm not sure what they're going to do here, but I like that they're looking into changing it because I know a lot of players that could push plat and do really well are sleeping or getting ready or sleeping for work because it's a Sunday night or Monday morning, depending. So maybe they'll do it on a Saturday. I don't know. There's a lot of things they could do, but I'm glad they're looking into this. This has been a big issue for a while as well. Siege. Clan leaders rejoice. Soon, you'll be able to remove teams. Let me just really quickly so you guys. Clan leaders rejoice. Soon, you'll be able to remove teams from buildings during the prep phase. More control, less chaos, plus a handy scroll counter is coming to track attack scrolls received and used. Awesome. I know this has been talked about on the Knights of Teleria podcast a little bit. We have that every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern on Blazin's Twitch and YouTube. But having the clan leader be able to move and take out teams, I think is pretty nice. A lot of times people will put a team in and either by mistake or not supposed to, or it's just not really what the teams or the clan's thinking, and they want to have someone else there, and then they're asleep or they're AFK, you can't get a hold of them, and then you're just stuck there with the defense in there. So now clan leaders can take a little bit of control, remove that defense from the building, and have someone else put their defense in. Also, having the scroll counter is really nice for received and used. I know a lot of people track this on their own, but being able to have this in game is going to be really nice instead of having to do it on paper or just on your computer. So I think these are also awesome quality of life changes. Along with Siege is getting more quality of life stuff coming with the trap doors and hidden features with that. So that's gonna be pretty cool. So it looks like their Siege is getting some W's thrown their way. Everything right now I would say is looking really good. Tag Arena is looking good. Classic Arena, Siege so far. I would say these are all looking like pretty good buffs. So let's go down to the silver. Silver has been a big issue for me, especially with Hard Faction Warriors coming out. I've blown through my silver. I know a lot of you guys have been having a similar issue. So let's see what they have with to say with silver. You said silver had been tight. That's an understatement, especially with Faction Wars Hard in the mix. Correct. While costs aren't changing for now. Okay, so maybe in the future. For now, we'll like that. We'll take that for now. The next update brings some relief. A daily 1-hour free gear removal ticket will become the reward for the win 3 artifact accessories from clearing the dungeons. Advanced quest. That should help a bit. Nice. So I think that right now you get like some charms or something like that. It's nothing too crazy. So being able to get the free gear move in there would be huge. Now I wonder how long the free gear move is going to last. Is it going to be a 1-day free gear removal in the inventory, or is it going to be like a is it going to be like a 1-week one? Is it going to be a 99-day one? I hope it's going to be either a month or a 99-day. If it's going to be use it within the day, I don't know, I'm not going to really be that big of a fan. So we'll see how that goes. But either way, I think it's good. No matter how long it stays in the inventory, having this be able to get daily is huge. And this is going to be for all players, not just end game players, not just early game players, because right now there are some free gear removals in Curse City, but it's in the hard version of Curse City, so not everyone can get that. Even the easier stages on hard Curse City can be tough for early to new game players, and early game players still need free gear removal. They still have a silver issue as well, so not just an end game, late game player. So I think this is gonna be really good for the entire player base, not just early or mid or late. Everyone is gonna benefit from this, so I'm really happy about the silver, about them adding this to the game to help with the silver issue. And then they said like here, while costs aren't changing for now, means maybe in the future they will. They leave the door open, so that's kind of cool. Be on the lookout for that, maybe. Gear management. Inventory control is getting an upgrade. New sorting filters for artifacts and accessories are on the way to help you organize and sell your gear more easily. Cool. Not sure exactly what this is going to be, but hopefully it's going to be, I know a few things that I would like it to be. One thing would be to search for things that are not upgraded or certain levels. So if I have things that are unleveled, I want to be able to search for that. If they're level 8, search for that. Level 4, search for that. Also being able to search for things that don't have stats. Right now we can search things that do have stats. Why is this not working? There you go. Sorry. I was like, why is it pop? So yeah, you can search for things with speed or the highest speed, but sometimes you want to search for things with the lowest or don't have any. So maybe I want to search for things that don't have speed, or maybe I'm building a nuker and I already have the crit rate, so I want to search for things that don't have crit rate. Stuff like that. Like the opposit of what we have now would be nice. We have things where we can search for speed, for crit rate. I want to search for things that I don't have on them, or pieces that don't have that stat on. Pretty cool. So we'll see what they decide to do with that. It still is kind of up in the air and what they mean by that, but we will see, I guess, in the future. Either way, getting better filters for the accessories and artifacts, I think it's a W. So far, so good. I'm really happy with everything they've done so far. There is a little bit more left, and we'll get there. But I'm pretty happy. Hopefully, you guys are happy with the update so far as well. Let me know in the comments what you guys think as we wrap up the video. So we talked about Seas gear management. Here's the last one. We've been talking about this for a long time. The community's been asking for Minotaur, so let's see what they got. Minotaur quality of life. Yes, you said it so many times that even the Minotaur will be getting some love. Expect a super raid event. Okay, so a super raid event as a first step to see if you will enjoy it, along with the auto battle stop feature to make farming more efficient. More details will be shared when the time will come. Before I say anything, PLARIUM, like you said it so many times that even the Minotaur, we've been asking for Minotaur, we've been asking for super raids. What is there to test? 5 years we've been asking super raids, Minnow, super raids, put it in Minnow. Why do you need to test it? Put it in the game. There's nothing to test. This is gonna be a success. The only thing that I'm scared about is that I don't think this is exactly what we're expecting. So what people want is just super raids, whatever they want, just like what they have right now in dungeons. You go to Dragon, you can do super raid, or you can do no super raid anytime you want. Doesn't matter if there's an event on for Dragon or no event on for Dragon. If there's a 2x speed or no 2x speed, there's always super raids available. This right here makes it seem like it's only gonna be available when there's an event, which I do not like. Minnow is all about doing it when you need it, when it's necessary for your account. I don't want this to start being a thing where we have to start doing Minnow when PLARIUM wants us to do it. Usually people do Minnow when you don't have other things to do, when you finish all the other events and dungeons. If they start making it like an event, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, granted, they could give us rewards. I mean, if it's an event, they're gonna give us rewards for doing Minnow, so I guess that would be good to get rewards for doing Minnow. So that is one side of the coin. But the other side is I don't really like them telling me when I'm gonna do Minnow. I want to do Minnow when I want to do it, when it's best for my account, best for me, best for the time for me. And this just seems like it's gonna be on their time, and I don't really like that. Let me know what you guys think. That maybe could be a hot opinion. Maybe you guys think I'm wrong with that, but the way they're saying this, it seems like it's going to be an event, and that could be good and bad. Because so let's say they're going to be looking at that. So PLARIUM's all about analytics, right? They love looking at analytics. So let's say it's an event that they do for a certain amount of time, couple of days. Maybe it's during a not optimal time for the average person to do Minnow, so people aren't going to do it during that time. They look at the analytics and they're like, oh wow, they said they want super raid Minnow for all these years, and we give it to them and they don't do it. Well, it's like, yeah, we didn't do it because maybe there's 3 other events that's happening during the fusion, or maybe it's during a Titan event, or other things are around the game where we can't use the Minnow or use our energy in Minnow at that time. Vice versa, let's say it's a big hit and people really like it. Maybe they're like, whoa, like they're getting too much from this. We don't like how much they're benefiting from it. We're gonna shut it down because they're getting too much benefit, which I don't know. It's PLARIUM, you never know. They don't like us getting too much bang for our buck. So I'm kind of worried about this. I wish they would just put it into the game normally like every other super raid. I don't like how they're testing it. I don't like how they're testing it with an event. Just they're overcomplicating it. Like, again, they have these, like, they finally start doing something good and they're just overcomplicating it. Just make it like every other super raid. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys think this super raid event would be good. Again, if there are good rewards for the event, it could be nice because they're double dipping, getting Minnow masteries and getting rewards, so it could be really good. Maybe I'm wrong. This is a hot take and maybe it's just early. I have to see how good the rewards are and stuff, but my first initial thought is I just rather them have super raids on permanently and not worry about having to do it during a special event or tournament when they want me to do it. I want to do Minnow when I want to, not on PLARIUM's time. So let me know what you guys think. Besides that, I think everything is looking really good. I'm happy that they're finally looking at super raids into Minnow. Like, again, I don't want to like be like, oh, bad. It just is a little frightening the way that they're wording it and the way that they're making it seem. Again, like, we've asked for this for years. Why do we need to experiment with it and test it out? Clearly we want it, but we want just the normal super raid. I'm not sure if we've asked for all this super raid events. Like, the event thing kind of scares me. I don't know about that. So we'll have to see what they're thinking with that. But overall, I think this is a huge W. Everything else I think looks really good. The Super Razor Minnow I think looks good. Just scares me a little bit with the events and if it's on their time versus our time. But please let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to hear them. But I think this is a winner overall. The only other thing I want to mention is why do we need to wait 6 months for this? I feel like this could easily be in a patch next week. None of these changes seem like they're that hard to do or that like rigorous in work for them to do. I mean, again, I'm not a computer person. I don't do programming or anything like that, but just from the initial looks, I feel like a lot of these are pretty simple. I don't know why they need to wait 6 months to put these in the game. Do it next week or in a couple weeks. And again, let me know what you guys think of this is, if I'm being crazy or unrealistic for it to be in a few weeks or not, but none of these look too big, and I don't know why it needs to wait 4 to 6 months to put in the game. Put it in way sooner, and let's get the ball rolling, PLARIUM. But please leave a like, hit that sub button. We are close to 500 subscribers. Hope you have a good rest of your day / night. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.